Hi guys, so today we are having a look at a couple of masks. And I say a couple, this is one. This is technically 10. So I've got the Mini Macaron Hydrating Finger Mask, which is interesting and new, and I've never tried anything like this before. So this is $4.99. I got mine on ASOS, and the packaging is just the cutest thing ever. And even when you take off the mask bit, it's still going to look like an ice cream, which I just think is adorable. So these go on your fingers, they last for 15 minutes, they help with dry cuticles, brittle nails, and they have lavender and rose extract. The other mask is a more ordinary mask, and it is a Say Yes to Tomatoes charcoal paper mask. These retail for about $2.99 each, although ASOS actually charges $3.49 for them, so tap tap. And these take 10 minutes. So I thought that just a sheet mask was a little bit too small to do a video on its own. But I'm doing not very much today, and I thought I'd have a pamper day, and I thought I'd chat to you guys while I'd done it. So, nice, easy to open for once. There's nothing worse than when you get a mask and you have to like chew at it and so it is black because it's got a charcoal element to it. This is a detoxifying mask, and I'm finding it not that easy to see when it's folded. Help! Send help! So it is very wet. It's not dripping though, which is nice. And let's see. So this isn't the first time I've used this mask, because I actually thought, there's not going to be much to show you guys, but actually I freaking loved the results. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of lumpy redness and things going on. Last time I used this mask, I did have issues with the shape of it, because, hang on, while I try and get this into place. So that goes way up into my hairline. That bit not so much, even though I do get spots down this bit of my face. Which is, I'd rather have the extra bit on here. And then my mouth's under there. And then the chin bit's slack. So I am kind of wishing I had one of those silicone over mask things at this point, because this is just awkwardly shaped. And there's literally very little contact on my nose, which is my kind of problem area. So I'm going to sit with this for 10 minutes and I'll be right back. It is 25 to 3, so I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, so that's us just past the 10-minute mark. As you can see, this is still not lining up particularly well. I'm hitting my eyelashes here, it's sinking down my chin, and yeah. Right, but I'm going to take this off, and right, so it does say that you might feel a tingle while you're using this. I don't particularly feel much of a tingle. There's quite a bit of the kind of serum left on my skin, so I just give that a good massage in. There's a bit of a scent to this, but I can't actually put my finger on what it is, because there's tomato, there's witch hazel, there's aloe vera, which all have smells, and green tea and ginger, watermelon, but they're all kind of like very different scents, so they don't really work together. So there's not an overwhelming, oh it's a sweet smell, oh it's, you know, floral, oh it's spicy. It just smells of something. So, you know, it's quite nice. But the serum sinks in really nice, and I feel like my skin does look a bit smoother, glowier, and happier. But you guys can obviously decide that for yourselves. And next I'll be moving on to trying the nail masks. So I think I'm going to do one hand at a time, partly because the idea of having no hand to pick up a book and read or switch my camera on and off is not appealing to me. So these are made in Korea, just in case anybody was wondering. And this is a totally new experience for me. So let's see how these look. So, okay, they look interesting. Let's try and separate off. Oh, they're in sets of 5. That makes life easier. Okay, so let's put one set back in there for just now. So my nails are okay. They're a little bit scruffy looking around the cuticle area, and this one's just always been a weird shape. I have no idea why. So these are kind of perforated slightly. So I will separate them off, and let's see which end's the open end. Okay, right, it's quite easy to tell which one's the open end. That's fun. Right, so these stay on for 15 minutes. Okay, they fit quite nicely. I have actually quite small fingers, so if you had bigger fingers than me, I don't really know how well this would work. But this is definitely interesting. And actually the outside of them is quite dry. You probably could still get about with doing things, but I still want to do the kind of half and half and see if there's a visible difference. Oh, hang on, that's a bigger one. Okay. Right, there seems to be different sizes, which I hadn't noticed. So you can see there's 2 sitting on top of each other. So that's good, because, you know, your thumb obviously is bigger than your other fingers. And yeah, there's bigger ones in the other set as well, just before I use both the thumb ones on one hand or something. There you go. I wonder if these were meant to be in some sort of order and I'm just dopey. Okay, so these feel very strange to have on. They're slightly slimy inside. Time just now is 14:49, so about 4 minutes past is when this will be done. Yeah, it does just feel kind of weird because there's something on the end of your fingers, but if I kind of bend my hand in at all, they start to like pop off because they're quite long in here. So I'm going to try and sit around and do not very much for 15 minutes, and then we'll see if these look healthier than these. Okay, so the 15 minutes are up. I'd also like to say, I think my skin looks even better now after that 15 minutes, which, you know, this mask. Anyway, so this still just feels really weird, and it feels a little bit warm, but we will take these guys off and we will compare them with my non-treated hand. So there's a little bit of kind of serumy stuff left on my fingers, but they are very easy to take off actually, so that's quite nice, and it seems pretty mess free. So you can see the kind of excess product. I'm just going to try and rub that in a little bit. Oh, my fingers were just about to start getting pruny as well, so if that's something you don't like, bear that in mind. This is it's a very floral rose, quite a heavy scent actually, so I'm hoping that doesn't linger around for too long. But yeah, let's have a look side by side. So I would say that the treated hand looks quite a bit smoother than the untreated hand, to be honest with you, and it definitely feels a lot better. Obviously I'm not going to be able to tell you how much impact this has on my overall quality of my nails and their strength, but I just kind of wanted to see what this would be like as an experience. There's still quite a bit of the product, you know, kind of detectable on my fingers, but I'm just going to have fun smooshing that in. Do I think this is done better than if I just used hand cream? Actually, yes. Usually when I use hand cream it takes like a couple of applications before I feel like the kind of rough skin has smoothed down, but this definitely looks, you know, a decent improvement. So overall, I actually quite enjoyed this, and if I had a special occasion coming up and my hands were looking a little bit rough, I would definitely try that again. For $4.99, I don't think it's going to be a regular occurrence in my beauty regime. I think I will just try to, you know, be better about using hand creams. The charcoal mask, I think this is definitely going to be a regular occurrence. I think my skin looks so much brighter, smoother, even, and you know, even with the fact that it's an awkward shape, it's not cut very well for my particular face shape, I still definitely love that. So both of these products I do enjoy and can see myself buying again. So if you've got any questions about these, leave them down below and I will get back to you. And I'm off to do my other hand.